and welcome to this video, wrestling fans. And today we've learned more information about AEW. All this information courtesy of a live stream on the AEW Twitch channel. It was hosted by Evil Uno and Orange Cassidy, and they basically played through a few games, and by playing through a few games we learned a few new things, plus it also confirmed things we weren't 100% sure about, but now it's confirmed they're going to be in the game. So we're going to go through all those things today, so make sure to stay tuned and super kick that like button. So first up, we have the confirmation that Intergender Matches will still be in the game. Obviously this was announced when the game first was announced, that there will be Intergender Matches. You had the video, what was it, Hikaru Shida versus Chris Jericho, and they have said it's going to be in the game, but I wasn't sure it was going to stay in the game. I think a lot of us were a bit unsure. Will they remove it when the game actually comes out? But no, it has been 100% confirmed that you can do intergender matches in the game. So that is going to be awesome. I'm glad they've kept it in. There was a slight worry that it was going to get... What it means is the roster is going to be a bit smaller than the 2K games, possibly around 50 to 60 wrestlers. So the fact that you can do men's versus women matches just means that you've got more options in the game. It's a plus for me. Second up, a small little thing, but they did show off that if you do a championship match and you win, you get a championship celebration. It's not a huge feature to see, but it is good to see that it will be in the game. I'm glad it's made it in there. Next up, we also showed off in one of the matches, if you dive to the outside and you hit your opponent and throw him into the barrier will fall back. We have seen this briefly in one of the trailers before, but it confirms it's still in the game, and it looks quite a fun little move to do. Next up, and a big thing that some people might be disappointed about, is they showed off a few entrances for the superstars, and unfortunately we are just going to get short entrances that are about maybe 10 to 15 to 20 seconds long, so we're not going to get the full 2K entrance all that you'd see on TV. Now some people will think that's a negative. I'm on the fence about it. I actually think it could be a positive, because let's face it, I don't really watch the entrances. After 2K I watch a few entrances, and after a while I just skip them. So I think it is good to have this little short 10-20 second entrance. I think that will actually be better than having the full thing, possibly. Some people will disagree about it and be upset that you're not getting the full entries, but I think the short entrances are actually quite a good thing, I think. I mean, let me know what you're thinking below. Are you disappointed that you're not going to get a full entrance? Maybe they'll add that in the future, but I think going forward, just have short entrances. I think that's better, personally. I mean, that's my view. They also showed that during the entrance, you can control the pyro going off. You can also change the camera angle as well. So I think that's going to be pretty cool as well. You can just muck around the entrance, make loads of pyro go off, do a Cody Rhodes entrance, thousands of pyro going off. But I think that's pretty cool for me, the entrances. But some people will be disappointed about that. Next off, another little thing they showed off, a little small thing. We saw this in the Achievement League, but you can wrestle with Orange Cassidy with his hands in his pocket. They showed it off quickly during the match. I mean, it looked a little bit iffy to me, but hopefully, obviously, we've got a month until the game comes out. Hopefully they'll make it, a bit of polish, a little better by the game comes out. They also showed off, speaking of things a little bit iffy, you can do catching reversals from the top rope. So I think it was Britt Baker jumped down to Chris Jericho and he caught her in the ring, and it looks awesome. And it's awesome that it's in the game that you can do catching reversals, but it did look a little bit iffy to me. I mean, we're going to show the footage on the screen here, so hopefully it gets a bit smoothed out by the time the game comes out. But it did look a bit rough to me, but at least we are getting catching reversals in the game. And what I'll do is at some point in the future, I'll go through all the footage for these matches. They had 3 or 4 matches they showed off. I'll try and get show off some cool moves that are in there that maybe we haven't seen in 2K games before, but that'll be another video in the future. And finally, the other big and the last thing from the live stream that they showed off as well was pretty cool, was they showed off the match screens that we're going to get. So as you can see, we're not sure what the options are, but as you can see, we've got options, you've got the fight in the middle, select arena, obviously that's what you'd expect to see. As you can see, with the MJF versus Orange Cassidy one, you can see a World Championship match. You can choose to have a championship match or not in the game. That's going to be pretty cool. And you can also have DQs on or off, rope breaks on or off, or countouts on or off. And I'm assuming there's going to be more options as well. I'm not sure what the other options will be. Hopefully we'll see that. They'll do a little bit of deep dive on that in the future as well. But it was cool to finally see the match up screen. It looks like apart from 2K, you have to actually go into the options, click rope breaks, DQs, etc. It looks like it's going to be from the main screen. You can just go, I'm guessing probably a bumper maybe. You can just do DQs on and off quickly, so you can get into matches really, really fast. I think that's going to be a lot better than the 2K version. You have to click options, scroll down, yes or no to what feature you want. Much like how if you do a championship match, you click a stick for the 2K to do a championship match. This match up screen does seem better to me than the 2K one. And last up, not from the live Twitch stream, but they said this on Twitch about the blood that's going to be in the game. There was a slight worry, I thought, from me anyway, that they were going to tone down the blood slightly. But we've got the tweet here on the screen. We'll show you. I'll read it off for you. So it says, "We've heard that many of you were worried that the blood was removed from AEW Fight Forever. Well, let these new screenshots speak for themselves." And we've got 2 screenshots, insane amount of blood on there, as I'll put it up on the screen there. I think it shows as well the AEW Dynamite Arena as well. We've got as well. It looks like what is that, a shovel on the floor there. So the kendo stick as well. And it shows what a kendo stick as well being held. We knew the kendo stick being in the game. And is that Knox in the background, the referee? But yeah, it looks also we're going to get a lot of blood. Like I said, some people were worried about the blood getting toned down. I was worried that the blood was going to get toned down slightly. But luckily, it looks like there's going to be so much blood in the game. We've got the barbed wire matches. We need the blood in the game for the barbed wire stuff. But yeah, that's all the news we've got for you so far today. So that's all the news we've got for you there today. Luckily, they've confirmed some things I was worried about, that the game, like Intergender Matches, they're going to be in there. That's good to see. They're slowly confirming stuff. I think they need to do a few more live streams, a few more videos maybe, just breaking down stuff that's going to be in the game, just confirming stuff they've mentioned before, just to let everyone at ease know what we're going to get. Because the entrances, at least we know the entrances now, they're going to be shorter, and we're not going to be surprised come launch. Oh, no, for entrances, some people, they just need to let people know what the features are going to be. The same with how many people can do in a match at a time. I think it's going to be 4 people at a time. That's fine with me. Just make it clear that it's 4 at a time. Explain how, Casino Battle Royale is going to work. Maybe they'll explain that over Double or Nothing this weekend, maybe. And just show off some things that might be negative. Just prepare people for. But anyway, thanks everybody for watching. Remember, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button to keep up to date with all the AEW Fight Forever news. Have a good one, guys. Peace.